Hello. Hope everyone's doing well. Howdy. Hello. Been a minute since we were in, well, it hasn't been too long, but I haven't streamed this after going hard on it for a week. We haven't streamed it for a hot second, just because I didn't want to share all the little secrets of the city. And honestly, I build a little quicker. I guess because I get caught up talking and I get distracted. When I'm offline, I can just put on some music I like and just go to town. We get through a lot of the city. But there's some stuff you haven't seen. We built some more of this boardwalk area. We got some stores that you might recognize here. And then Pizza Hut now has an interior. I'm not sure if I'm going to spoil or not. You can see some of it. There's an interior over there now. You can actually go in. Brickadia has an interior. I don't know if that was shared last time. Breeder's Best interior is all finished. I think actually that was shared. Added these around empty lots, like construction fence. So they're just placeholders. It just kind of fills the space until we're ready for it. We got a bank now. So I thought this was pretty cool. When they got countertops, they can go through it like this. Got a safe, actual stuff in it, which is kind of fun. Alarm system, which is annoying. I did build up some of the city hall. So we've got a jail now. The meeting hall / courtroom. When the alarm goes off in the bank, that also signals this alarm. So if anyone's working in here, they can hear that. I don't know if all these buildings were shown. I duplicated some of our skyscrapers and kind of just altered them a little bit so they look a little different. What's up, Sitting Good? Thank goodness somebody's here. I felt like I was talking to myself. How you doing? You notice anything? Notice anything over here? Pretty happy with how the logo turned out. I don't even know if you like burgers or not, but you have a burger place. There we go. So that's as a thank you for all the gifties you always and the support you do on the channel. So I really appreciate it. We have, let's see. I don't know if there's anything really new. I copied over a Pete's gas station over here because I figured they're far enough away where it makes sense to have another gas station. This is all new. So I think back here I'm going to have a shopping mall and maybe like a hotel type thing with an actual interior. This highway now, my bend is a little embarrassing, I'll admit, but it is what it is. I guess I could take some triangles and like smooth this out a little bit, to be honest. But yeah, it bends over there, goes across the other side. Got a cemetery over here, and we got some farmland. We got some crops growing. Got a little barn. Tractor. I still have to, I feel like I've gotten pretty used to building buildings. I kind of gotta get used to, building actual, vehicles. Like I feel like this isn't that great. It kind of looks cartoonish. Reminds me of like something you'd find in like Courage the Cowardly Dog or something like that. But yeah, at least it's a tractor. My first attempt. There are some cool vehicles that I found from a car pack somebody else built, which we'll be pasting in. Hopefully I can get out of this. Yes, I can. And then we have our Edward Scissorhands neighborhood over here, which is basically all the same house. I didn't fill them with anything, but they're the same layout. And you can park your car in the garage. You got some rooms. Big living room. Kitchen. And then like a bathroom. But yeah. So that'll be fun. And then this canal also has like all these little bridges that come over. Yeah, that's where we're at. That's the update. I'm excited about this car because it's the Buick Century, and this is like, I don't think it's the same year, but which was my first car, but it's real close. Yeah, this was from a different creator than the Garage. I gotta find out who it was so I can credit them. But yeah, I didn't build this, but it looks so good. And it fits the size, like scale-wise, it fits so well. I feel like the cars in this game cap out the sound too quickly. Like, I wish there was a little bit more variance when you hit top speed. Oops. Oh, I keep hitting the exit button by accident. Driving with a keyboard isn't the most ideal. Hey, Cadillac, hope you're doing well. Thanks for coming out. But yeah, I feel like I'm missing something. I'm missing music. Like, why is it so quiet? Like, nothing much to this game. Oh, I think off stream too, I changed the color of the water. I just think it looks a little bit more real. Not that I'm expecting this to look like a realistic city, but it looks a little bit more realistic than the light blue we had. Also built this out, added a boat. I got tired of spawning into the water. Trying to think of what I want to do next. Oh, you know what? A fire department would be a good thing to put. Surprised I didn't think about that. Probably fit it into one of these empty lots. There we are around here. Yeah, I liked how well the Sinburger logo turned out so much. I almost want to make like a drive-through somewhere else in the city with it. I feel like we don't have a drive-through either, which would be kind of cool. Maybe I don't, because our city hall sort of doubles as the police station. Maybe I don't put the fire right next to them. I don't know. I feel like it'd be cooler to put into the city. Maybe we'll put it over in one of these two spots. This is also space right here, too. Did I expect to put an exit here or something? Why'd I leave this open? Had pizza this afternoon, Cole, so take that. Hey, Heather, how you doing? I know we always have someone that eats pizza on the day, but I was actually intrigued on how much we would catch. I mean, 6 votes, 83%. I feel like I almost thought, I was wondering if we'd be in the 90% range for if someone's eaten pizza in the past week. Ooh, now I almost want to build a fire station. I was gonna build either a mall or a motel right now. I also want to figure out lights. Like, I want to figure out police lights to put them on to like different cars. Yeah, built by, I guess that's who it was, Trash Panda. This is all by them. Does that mean that this has, built by, no, that was not built by me. Built by Public. It's not the name I recognize. I thought it was, I thought their name was Car. But I guess these were built by Public. So all the ones that you've seen previously were built by them. And then this 90 Matt was Trash Panda. Which these are so cool. Oops, no. Place with physics, there we go. Like, check this build out. This is crazy. Buick Century, man. That was my first car. I got a used one. Obviously a used one, because I would have been a little bit if it was around 1990. But yeah, it was. I liked the car. It was pretty good. What am I doing? Oh, I'm wheels. I'm looking for wheels. I got distracted. I never know what wheels I should use for some of this stuff. We got truck wheels. Yeah, let's do those. Wow, they are so far in there, huh? I feel like that's not right. Maybe those are supposed to be double wheels. Truck doubles. Yeah, what I'm assuming. All right. I don't know how to get out of this once I'm in there, though. Oh, good. The door is see-through. Okay. Oh, and you can sit. Oh, that's cool. Oh, they have invisible seats? I didn't think about that. Oh, you can put invisible seats down. That would have made the pizza restaurant. That would have been a good solution. It's all right. The seats work in the pizza restaurant. All right, let's drive this sucker. Cabin lights. Oh my goodness. I wish the door opened. What is this? Holy jamoli. That is bright. Yeah, that is bright, that's for sure. Oh. Oh my goodness. This is a cool one. Wow. I can't see enough. Can I zoom out with this? Zoom. Okay, there we go. Alt. Scroll wheel. You were 8. I was 1 year old. I don't know if this could get up there. I think we're gonna high center. Oh, I kept it going. It probably scraped, but it did it. Man, this build is crazy. That's me hitting the brakes. Unfortunately, the brakes and reverse are tied together on all the cars. It always tries to go in reverse. Wow, this is cool. Hard driving a keyboard. I'm gonna need a place to keep this thing. I don't know how they put the beep noise in when you go in reverse. That's like crazy. I wonder how they did that. Where do I put this thing? We don't even have a school. I guess we could pretend one of these buildings is a school. It is very long. It's that's pretty intense. So that's what they said. That's 22. Oh my goodness. Isn't that awesome though? Like, oh. We got people from all kinds of generations hanging out together here. This is cool. I guess I'll leave it over here in the neighborhood. Yeah. Sure. The first time I tried... Oh, shoot. I was stuck in here. I was about to say, the first time I tried this, I couldn't get out. Can I go... Alright, I gotta kneel down, alright. Jeez. That is a cool build, though. That's like... So... Oh, gosh, I went in. Stop it. That is so cool. Well done. Let's save. 169,000 blocks. Hey, Kyle. Hope you're doing well, man. Hope your race went well. Rollful tonight, I think I saw. Do you have a favorite all-time game, Heather? I feel like that would be a hard question for me to answer, so it's okay if you don't. I feel like I have a top tier of games that I think fondly of. But it'd be I hate the pressure of like, oh, this is my all-time favorite. I feel like I have weird top tier games too. What was everyone... If you have, like, a top tier... You don't have to put the pressure of having your favorite game. But if everyone has, like, a top tier vibe game, whether it's, like, a game from your childhood that you just, like, think fondly of, or a current one for some reason, is there, like, a specific game you kind of think about? That'll be an interesting chat tonight. I just do like tiers. Yeah, it's too much pressure to pick like a one favorite. I even hated when I was a little kid and people were like, what's your favorite color? I don't know, it depends. Am I making a jersey for a hockey team? Or am I picking like my folder out for science class? Ong OG. Nice. I got distracted again. I forgot what I was doing. Red Dead Redemption 2, Spider-Man 2, Guardians of the Galaxy, and the new Moth. The Moth... Oh, the one that just came out? I haven't looked... I don't want to spoil it for myself, so I haven't looked too much into it. I'm probably going to get it down the line when it's on sale or something. I already got too many games backlogged for it. But I played the more recent remaster Mafia, and that was glorious. Really enjoyed it. RBI Baseball. California games? I don't know about California games. I've heard of RBI before. GoldenEye, that's a classic. Oh, and Halo. Oh, man. That feeling the first time playing Halo. What a quality experience. I hear... Hey, Nick, how you doing? I hear Need for Speed Underground 2 a lot. I hear that one a lot. That's a pretty popular one. That is actually one that I didn't really play. So I always feel... I feel like I missed out on that one. California game. What is California games? I don't think I know that. It's filling in the pavement. Oops. Oh boy, Heather has the list. Let's see. The original Wolfenstein, first 3D shooter, NHL series. Yo, I love the NHL series. Well, I haven't played the more recent ones because I don't do console anymore. But like NHL 08 through 14 was my jam. I couldn't stop playing those games. I loved like just getting a bunch of friends together and having a tournament in that. And then the last few years I would play my little cousin. We'd like spend some time in the afternoon. I'd just play with him. We'd have like a running tally. It was kind of fun. Resident Evil games, containers of discs and dedicated DOS running computer. Nice. Underground 2. The historic run by Need for Speed. I did pick up some Need for Speed game on, like, it was like $2 at one point or something. I don't know, something ridiculous that I was like, all right, at some point if I have time I'll play this. I gotta go look at my library. Actually, before I put this down, let's just, nope, get that color. There we go. Dang. Max is out at 100. All right. I feel like at this point I should just... through the 90s, Andretti Racing, Delta Force, Rainbow Six. Quake, I feel like it was an important one too. I did get a hand-me-down. My first system was the the Nintendo Entertainment System. I got a hand-me-down from my older cousins. It was kind of like when they stopped making games for it too. So I was like, kind of just had what I had. But I did enjoy some of those. Like Darkwing Duck was a good one on that one for me. I was younger when I got that. 10-yard fight. It was like a football game. Oh, and Nintendo Ice Hockey. It was literally just called Ice Hockey. I was way too good at that game. I love that game. I wish someone would remake that one. California Games was an Olympic Games type setup, but with BMX, hacky sack, surfing, frisbee. I feel like I gotta, hold on, I'm gonna Google this real quick, because California game. You know, the half pipe looks a little familiar. No, I don't think I played that. That's cool, though. Looks like I missed out on that one. Ooh, Red Faction. Yeah, Half-Life that's an experience everyone should play. That was ridiculous. Ridiculously good. I was so impressed. I liked the Red Faction games. Like, it was like the fact of how they pulled off like destructional environments and stuff was cool back then. Assassin's Creed. I do like the historical part of Assassin's Creed and being able to walk around a city like that. Is this just one little piece here? Yes, it is. I don't know what I'm doing with that just yet. Alright, let's start working on a building. I feel like I really got into it with the N64. That was big for me. I still remember I wanted that so badly. I remember the first time playing it with my family and playing a Mario Kart and stuff like that. That's like a core memory right out of the box. And then the first story game that I beat by myself too, which is why it stands out to me so much. That, and it was a good game, but like I never really completed games. I wasn't like that good at them, to be honest. But that, and I didn't get a lot of time because we only had the one TV, and if my father was home, he had the TV, so it was like... And then back then too, when I had the N64, I remember you couldn't... The way it was hooked up, at least with our setup, if someone was recording something on VHS, you couldn't play games. Like, it just wouldn't work because it had to use the feed for it or whatever. So, like, I remember my mom would be like taping stuff all day, whether it was for my dad, and then there was a small window I could play, and then like try to just get a bunch of gaming in before he stepped in the door, because if he saw you at the TV, he'd get all mad at you. It was like, I don't want to feel the fury, so I just like rush through games. But the first one that I beat by myself, I was so happy about it, was Rayman 2 on N64. It had like a green plastic to it and everything. That was so good. It was like a pirate theme. And if he was watching the TV and made you go to the room to practice growing your beard, yeah. No, that was not a room you wanted to be in. A Budweiser was cracked open. Grumpiness would ensue. You just left the premises. What am I doing? I keep going to start this. I can't tell if I want this to be the city limit and just call it what it is at this point. I guess if I really eventually feel like we need more space, I can select the entirety of whatever's here and just move it. Because if I make it here, I kind of like, I'm thinking about putting that as a cap on the end of the street. So we wouldn't go this way anymore. But I guess we could go that way. All right. I'm gonna need a parking lot. How do I want to do this? Let me get a car. There we go. Here's one. Buick Century. Let's go. I feel like I have to redo that curve. Actually, it may have been quicker to just take the bridge over there. Oh well. I think The Last of Us would be on that tier. Yeah, I have it. Well, I never had PlayStation, so I never got to play them that way. But then when they came out on Steam, I was just waiting forever for them to go on sale. So I picked up the one on sale. And I just haven't. Well, my child was born, and over the past 3 years, I have not felt like I could pull off playing a long story game. Although then I'm building in here on my free time, so I guess I would have the time. All right, so if I want a parking lot here in front, what's the distance? There we go. Oh, was the second one too? I had whatever the first one came out. I did pick that one up at some point. We don't need two sides of a parking lot. There's not like a ton of people playing this game. They'll be in this world, so. That's a little tight. All right, let's get out of third person while we're building. I don't know why I always do that to myself. There we go. Now we're rolling. I'm gonna have to build this building a little separately because I want it to actually have an interior. Nope. Okay. Yeah, at least get the outside ready. Am I doing it like this? I don't know. GTA Online on PS3. Black on PS1 was impressive graphic-wise. That sounds familiar, and for some reason I'm having a little trouble remembering that one. But it sounds familiar. Everything still works. All the discs 3.5 and that. CD drive. Nice. Dang. Heather knows her stuff here. I recently found a box in my parents' storage that I was very excited about. That had some of my old school gaming from I remember our first family computer barely it was how they started the phrase potato. And I tried to play things on it, but I had a lot of trouble. But I remember I had the now everyone talks about NASCAR 2003. I had NASCAR 4, which I think came out just before that. And it's basically NASCAR 2003, just minor differences in terms of like how I think they probably, you know, if you're on the menu and stuff, it looks it looks pretty much exactly the same. But obviously I think they improved minor things here or there when they got to 2003, and they also made it moddable. But I got NASCAR. I have an external disk drive because I don't really need for most things now. And I plopped it in. I was like, there's no way this thing's going to just fire up right away on my computer. And it worked totally fine. I was so impressed. So I was playing NASCAR 4. It was like a rite of passage that I never really got to play it that much. Or it was like, it would barely work on my family computer, and it just got lost to time. And I actually was playing it, no issues. I was just it was crazy. I was so surprised it worked. Didn't even have to do compatibility mode or anything. Also have a working Sega Panasonic 3. Oh my goodness! Heather is a gamer and a collector. Alright, I feel like I'm gonna flip these upside down. I don't know why. I'm having trouble remembering what happened to NASCAR Thunder for me. I don't remember if it was a game that I would rent from the video store, which is an extinct thing now, but when my family would go get a movie, I would just rent it every single time they get a movie instead of just buying it for some reason. Or if I had it and I either lost it or sold it. But I know I played a ton of it, but for some reason, I don't have it. I think it was me renting it, just like a doofus. Wow, I can't believe I flipped that. Usually I have a lot of trouble getting that to do that. I don't know if I want that to happen. Yeah. My goal here is to have a 2-story thing going on. What am I doing? I was selecting instead of reshaping. Okay. Yeah, NASCAR Thunder was a blast, though. I mean, every single time loading that up and then Magic Carpet Ride by Steppenwolf turns on, it's just like... Was that the only song on that game, by the way? Because it's the only one I remember. It just would play every single time you went to menu. It's just... I don't know why. Every time I don't hear that song very often, but if I ever hear that song, it's just instantly like, oh, why am I not playing NASCAR Thunder right now? Oh my goodness. Can I pull off this? Wow. How is usually have so much trouble getting that to flip over, and it's like doing it the first time. So they would come out, I think, around this time. Then we would rent it until Christmas, and that was always on the list with the Maddens, NCAA's, Need for Speed. 2004 is the same thing, but a different song. Not gonna lie, I did, out of pure nostalgia, a few months ago. This is like an experience I thought I wouldn't be telling anybody about. I was like, just browsing around, and I saw an unopened copy, brand new unopened copy of NASCAR Chase for the Cup 2005 on original Xbox. And I purchased it. It wasn't too much money. I was like, what? I felt like I wasn't even going to get what I was buying. And it came, and it was in the original, like that sort of whatever. I haven't bought an actual physical game in so long. Like the feeling of just, like, it just took me back to like all those summers waiting for NCAA football to come out and whatever game I was excited about at the time, and you bring it home and just opening it. Probably like the same thing for like someone that collects baseball cards, and they're like thinking about the smell and everything, and it's just, that's what it was. And I was like, I never thought I was gonna have this experience again. I thought this was just done. I don't have console, I don't buy physical games anymore or whatever, and like just sitting there by myself opening this like brand new wrapped Xbox game, original Xbox game, and like it was almost kind of chilling and almost like upsetting and whatever. It was just like this weird, yeah, I know it almost sounds lame describing it like that, but it was an interesting experience. It was a nostalgia overload a bit, like Singood was just saying. But it was kind of cool. It was like a snap back to being a kid, getting a game, bringing it home. Yeah, that would be an example. I remember opening Pokemon cards. And the particular smell. That probably wasn't good to smell, but... Alright, we have a second floor built. I feel like I should put out cones just for because when I build buildings. Yeah, that looks cool. So I figure we'll have 2 openings at either end. We'll have stores on the second story on each side, stores on the bottom floor, and like a glass roof for the sun to come through. And this will be like a little mall. Yeah, I think this will look pretty cool. Getting games to work was a science sometimes. And like, there was like ways to do it with blowing into the Nintendo's cartridges. It's like if you had your own, like you didn't worry about it, but if you're over a house, you had to be a gentleman and like blow through your shirt. Another good one from N64 was its own version of NBA Hang Time. That was a good one. Monster Truck Madness 64 was pretty good. Did you flip over? No. I feel like it flipped over for some reason. It did. What are you doing? Banjo-Kazooie? Yeah, I remember my sibling would sit there and watch me play that one. And we got pretty far, but I got stuck on the snow. It's still probably saved on that cartridge. I could probably just go try to beat it. But we, for the life of us, could not find enough. I don't know if it was, I think there was two things, whether it was puzzle pieces or music notes that you had to do to get to the next level. And like, I don't understand. I thought I went through every prior level because you can go back to them and look for them. And we found every single possible one we could find. Like, we spent ages looking for this one note or whatever we needed to get to the next world, and we could never do it. So I never advanced past the snow one. Pokemon Snap, yeah. NBA Street, so good. Even the NFL Street game was pretty good, the OG one. Alright, is this lined up? I think so. Let's see. Looks pretty good. I'm gonna have to figure out a staircase. I'm sure someone in Brickadia has figured out a escalator. That'd be kind of cool. Imagine if we had YouTube. Sounds good, Heather. Have a good walk. Oh, sorry, I said that out loud. Hopefully I didn't just get too excited. Have a good WALK. NFL Blitz. Oh, that's a classic. PlayStation. I would go over to a friend's house that had a PlayStation, play that all the time. Maybe we can pretend for an escalator. Yeah, I could do it like this. That works. What's that? Okay. You know what? I wonder if I use a micro brick, if it will kind of look like those grooves. Let's make this actually metal, because this will be a pain in the butt to paint. NBA Jam with it. Yeah, I played NBA Jam a few times at a bowling alley, but I really enjoyed NBA Hang Time on N64, which was basically the same thing, I think. That's the one I got to play most of. And if we're getting into GameCube era, I had NHL Hits on that. Oh, that was a good hockey game. That was a good time, NHL Hits. I'd record that for this channel, to be honest. If I could find the GameCube. I still have the disc sitting on my shelf. Mike Tyson's Punch Out with Glass Joe. I did play that one. I would always get frustrated that you couldn't save your progress. Honestly, I feel like we do this. No, not like that. Yeah. This'll look like it. There we go. It's a little wide. Okay. Dolphin emulator. I've never really dove into the emulator scene, to be honest. I don't know why. Give it a shot at some point. Guess I'm afraid of download links. Hopefully this lines up with the second floor. This is if you're watching, I'm trying to make a faux escalator, as I'm not going to figure out how to actually use the logic points in this game to build an escalator. So a pretend one will be just fine. Ah, man. I guess we could do this. Okay. We're pretty close. Honestly, this might be perfect. Is this perfect? Oops. No! Oh! Oh, good. Thought I lost my paste. All right. Let's see about... Oh. Who did he beat? That's right. Who did he beat? You have emulators and people who own museums, like Heather. Heather's like the Indiana Jones of video games. Belongs at a museum. Of course it doesn't. Of course you don't. Alright, this is what I'm gonna do instead. Or match that up. There we go. I hope I wasn't a doofus and didn't line the base plates of this building with the actual squares again. Yes? Okay, good. Do the bottom first. There we go. And yeah, all right, cool. All right, now okay. Okay. That looks pretty good. It's a little high over here. I guess I don't need this to be that tall. A little tall. Probably because... That's fine. It's a big escalator, okay? Yeah, but there's also... I mean, nostalgia is nostalgia. It's a thing, so... There's kids playing games now that they'll be doing the same thing with when they're our age. Although I will say the graphical jumps now are nothing like the ridiculousness that we experienced. Or not even me, like some people that were around longer than me in terms of like going from the DOS games to what we have now. The jump is just insanity, and we're not going to get that again. Except maybe like in the VR scape, I guess, but it's a Cadillac escalator. This is I went a little crazy, I think. I'm a little intimidated by it. Yeah, but you also, I mean, in a way you can't even put the blame on them because... Oh, what the... It's like, it's also part of the world that's been given to them, and the predatory social media angle, and like the way technology's been just turned into a predatory business to like take over everyone's minds and all that. Not that there's not good stuff coming out of it too. I'm just like, it's a whole different world. And like this, the exposure that everything has in terms of this, like how dangers of being outside are viewed, and like how other people respond to it. Like half the time when you go to a town, you'll see people on their town page complaining about kids being too loud outside or whatever, like playing baseball on the yard. I guess we could. Well, I could. There's a lot of variables. Yes, I could copy paste this over. Yes. 809 bricks. Holy jamoli. Is this too close to what will be the door? Kind of a sad sight. Obviously, I'll put it back on it, but it's kind of a sad sight if you walk in and just walk right into a freaking escalator. But I also don't think it's a great move to have them so close together in the middle. Hopefully I still have it on my clipboard. Yes, okay, thank goodness. And you never know, there might be a swing back the other way. I feel like more and more people are seeing, you know, maybe the dangers of whether it be social media or just technology some ways, and I don't know. There might be swings the other way. I mean, just look at fashion. What's vice today is virtue tomorrow, all that kind of stuff. Last kid I saw on a bike asked if I knew where to get weed. Well, no one rides bikes anymore. It's all the electronic bikes now. It's like a bike gang has taken over my town. There's no licenses, there's no whatever, but they just drive on the roads on their electric bikes now. I'm just like, what is happening? There's like just waves of, they look like bicycles, but they're just, you know, electric bikes basically. All right, they're massive, but they're my massive escalators. So there. Oop, not trying to type into chat there. There we go. Nope, stop it. Stop it. There we go. That's what I wanted. Like that South Park episode. I still play, I mean, I feel so grateful that I can still play one of my all-time favorite games too from my childhood was freaking Age of Empires. That game helped me in middle school history playing that. I'm still playing it. Thanks to the definitive edition on Steam. Alright, now we need a little bit more of a mall color for these floors. Ugh. Huh. Ooh, can paste them separate. Shafi, how you doing? We've missed some fun classic video game talk. This is, I'm working on the mall now. I like this floor like this. This looks cool. I should have done this in the bank. Can I actually do it like this? It'll just go around all of it? Oh, nice. I don't even have to, okay. Cool. Let's do it. Well, what I just did. Okay, I need to zoom out a little bit. Yeah, we're way too close. Nope. Oh, come on. Oh, it's because it's not pasted. That's why. There we go. It's so satisfying that it pasted around all the pillars and stuff. I like this. I like the tile look. Yeah, you should go back through chat. Heather has like a museum, basically, of old video games. Classic video games. Now I feel like I need to do this on the second floor. Nice. Cool. Yeah, I feel like I need to actually do this on the second floor. I'm gonna delete this. Delete. 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 Why? There. Oh. If you're enjoying tonight's conversation and you're enjoying this stream, please consider giving that like button a tickle. It helps out the video, it helps out the channel, and by gosh darn, it makes me feel good too. I'd appreciate it. Oh. Wonder if I should put just a slightly darker green occasionally. Nah, it starts looking bathroomy. I don't know. I think this will look cool with the big open ceiling. For every tickle, B gets a nickel. Nope. Guess we'll... Huh. Is that how far that goes? Stinks. Hmm. Feel like that. Okay. Just one. Thank you. There we go. All right. Two, 3, 5, 6, 7, 5. Oh, I don't know what I'm doing. Oh. Actually, before I copy paste this over there, let's just make the door. Stop selecting that. Dalton Gamer, hey, your channel randomly showed up on my YouTube. Well, thanks for checking us out. Appreciate it. Hope you're having a good day. Yes, we got into the 90s for pizza eaten this week. I thought it was going to be in the 90s. We'll see if it holds there, but Guess we could have like 3 doors, like made a little wider. One, two, three, four. 2, 3, 4. If you're just joining us, we're working on the mall on our city. For those who may have joined us and haven't seen it before, we're working on this big RP sandbox. I wonder if this should go all the way over here. Glass. Nope, don't want to sit. Stop sitting. And that one's connected. We just have an odd amount. It's fine. Make the middle door a little bigger. Can't tell if that is... Okay. Stop sitting! 3 times this week. Well, we went to a restaurant that has amazing thin crust pizza. And like my mom's been going there since she was a toddler. I was going there since I was a toddler, and now my toddler's gone there, which was pretty cool. So we went there 2 days ago, and I had it then. Had some leftovers from that today. So I had it twice this week too. A lot of pizza. There's always pizza. No collision. No collision. Copy, paste, 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 paste. Whoosh. Don't run into that. There we go. Oh yeah. Interesting. No. Honestly, even though I can try to go through the effort of making doors, I kind of like just the walkthrough. I feel like it's just simple and Even just like playing it. Be nice. Cool. Well, let me center this real quick. That doesn't look center. There we go. I wish I had a sign made. I don't feel like making a sign. Ugh, there's walls over here. Goodbye. Boom. All right. Is this tall enough? I might get a little taller. It's in good. Thank you so much for the 5 gifties. Let's go. Paul Brown, Eric Davidson, Matt Malone. Matt Malone? Matt Malone was watching my channel? Oh my goodness. Hello, Matt. I love your muscle car series. Probably not watching right now, but he's a memberizer. Paulie, welcome. Opal Fire, welcome to the memorization, courtesy of Sin Good. I'm gonna guess. I don't know how memberships giftas work and how they choose who gets it. We're gonna guess it was the Circuit Superstars because it's cars. Let's see. Never been excited to see my name in chat. Well, I mean, when you watch another YouTuber that you don't know, and then you see that they're in your viewership, that's pretty cool. He's got some fun iRacing things going on. I feel like iRacing is a pretty tough game to pull off on YouTube, to be honest. That is, like, you gotta go hard on that algorithm to get iRacing to work on YouTube. Like, that's gotta be your only focus, one. And then get people to actually watch. I feel like I feel like it does better, maybe, I don't know. It just seems like it's tough on YouTube. It caught me off guard, okay? I'm sorry. But thank you, Singgood, for the gifted memberships. I do appreciate it. Gosh darn it. Let's see. What? How's this? How is this uneven? I am so confused. I made it uneven. Oh, it's off to one side. Pretend you didn't see that. We're just gonna pretend it looks like it's centered and that we didn't have this. Yeah, Singood. I think I showed this off right at the start of the stream when it literally was only me and Singood having a one-on-one conversation. There's like no one here at the start of the stream. But I showed off this Sin Burger as a thank you for all the awesome support. I really do appreciate it. And another trick that I wish I learned before I made all of these taffy boxes is just making things have physics to them so we can actually pick up burgers, which is pretty cool. I didn't do it for all the frogs, but there's a few frogs that you can pick up too at the frog flip game. It was his moment. And then I didn't show this yet, but I made an interior for Pizza, and I also made it so you can pick up pizza boxes with pizza on them in this one. What's up, Andrew? And I also wish I thought about doing that before I built the entirety of Bearder's Best, because now all of this is locked down, and it would have been kind of funny to have this all have physics. I still don't know how this game doesn't slow my computer down. This is crazy optimization. Wow, so no one can steal my taffy? Well, joke's on you. Boom. Boom. There you go. Nor can they buy it. That's a little, that's a rough business decision, making super gluing your taffy boxes down. Ah, look at you. Perfect. Yeah. All right. Ooh. Just for the window shoppers. I don't want these windows to be... I feel like... let's change that. That we should not have... Yeah, those need collisions. Does this have collisions? Okay, good. Copy, paste. We don't want the second story windows to not have collision. There we go. Alright, now we can't walk off the second story. Good. Oh, we're back to 86% for the pizza. How many votes we got? 14 votes. Feel like... that makes sense. Yeah, that looks a little better. Oh! Too far. All right, let's take a gander at what we've done so far. I like this so far. This is cool. A wishing well? That'd be pretty cool. We could do a wishing well. Maybe. Yeah? I think. We'll see how it turns out. I think it won't be like this level of water. It'll have to be glass that we pretend is water. But we'll put a railing up here. Add a few shops with walls between them. Here, same here. Maybe we could put another Sinburger and a Shaffy Taffy and a Jake Shake Shack stuff in here. That's all mall kind of stuff. And then for the roof, I think I'm going to try to... I don't know how I'm going to do this, but I want like a glass roof, at least down the middle. I think that'll be cool. I'm just not sure how I'm going to pull that off just yet. I might go boring and just make it a box with part of the roof glass. But in my head, I was imagining like a rounded roof, but it's a little tough to do in this game. I don't want to spend that much time on this because I got other buildings to build. Alright, let's figure out what we're doing. Nope. Oh boy. Didn't make that easy for myself. Well, we can just stretch that top one. Why don't we do this? There we go. There we go. Then I can just duplicate it. Oh, of course, it's not gonna. You have one free burger per day and I'll hand out your coupons. %, Sin Burger. Alright, let's copy this. Put it on the other side and see how far that gets us. Is this... It's lined up. It's lined up with the edge. Go into the build mode. And there. Then we'll just do a longer one in the middle there. Really isn't even. Look how that one goes square to it. Gosh darn it. Huh. I just extend this then. No, don't. Oh. We'll just have a longer one over here too. Did this not line up properly? Oh man, okay. Is that perfect? Just kind of shot from the hip there. Yeah, okay, we did it, okay. And then I'll just extend this out. Nope, that doesn't look correct. No one will know the difference. Cool. It works. I like it. I actually don't know if I can do the wishing well because I don't have anything that can... How did we do it? Yeah, all right. Well, if we go look at Singood's pool, I forgot about that. I had trouble matching this to actually be a circle that... Where is it? There it is. Like, it works up here because no one's really going to see this, but... I just had trouble. This. I might skip out on that for now. Will those boardwalk stores literally fit right in there? Oh, they're huge. Never mind. Well, take some of the color schemes. Whoa, we're getting fast. An awkward distance, of course it is. What? Why did you flip? Oh no, you didn't. Okay, it did flip. Okay. It's fine. Just gotta make sure it lines up with this. Good. Not good. Why is it awkward? Bought multiple recipes from them and then eventually them. Oh my goodness. Stop sitting. Sorry for not talking, I was kind of getting in a vibe. Wonder if we could copy over. Copy over this, Ugh! Ran into a building. I always do this. G and H are next to each other, and H is the emojis. Should have just copy pasted the whole thing, brought it over there so I'd have to fly back and forth. Yeah, I haven't figured out what Shake Shack will look like just yet. Dang, of course it's too small. Oh, yeah. Flip them over. Blame Jake Shake. Blame the Jake, not the Shake. There's a huge buck across the street. Dog saw him watching us, and I told the dogs not to F around. But not a effing sound from either of you. We are all getting trampled. They kept the barkers in check. Oh boy. I was originally going to make this like a menu. Now it just kind of looks like an art piece. Why? Why did you flip this around on me? What were you trying to do to me, game? Every night I gotta go on freaking bunny watch. I don't feel like being a grave digger in the middle of the night. Gotta chase the bunnies away. Forgot the leash had a stopping point. Oh no. Looks pretty good, right? Oh, I'm missing a register. Oh, overshot. Do I got it? Do I got it? Do I got it? Yeah. There we go. Hey, that looks pretty good. Walk into the mall. Got a burger shop. Nice. I'm also going to use this as a template for other stores. Actually, well, this is gonna be a little hallway. Of course I pasted that. Off center. Why? Why? What's wrong? How is this taller? Oh, because I put the freaking... Okay, I see. Okay, hold on. No. Why? There we go. So the workers have like a little hallway here. They can go to their stores. It does look like I kind of made a braille menu, doesn't it? All right, let's go get Taffy Taffy's sign. You can also put a pizza pie place in there. This sign might be a little too big. I do not want to recreate signs. They take forever. Do we put a Pete's gas station within the mall as well for no logical reason? Alright, there we go. It fits. There we go. Oh, don't have much choice about that one. Man, when I do these buildings, time flies. We're already going 2 hours right now. I don't know if this is gonna fit or not. That should actually. It shouldn't be an issue. A barber shop. Probably pull off a barber shop. Ugh. Why do I keep doing the same thing? There we go. Dang. No. No. Well, actually, yeah. It just won't post the middle one. Oh, perfect. Oh, that's perfect. But I didn't put the roof on this place just yet. Then we can put this table. There we go. It's looking like a mall already. I'm also kicking myself already because this is a big mall. Now I got to make all these little stores to fill in the space. I have a seating area over here. Nope. Why? One, two, three, four. Go. Yeah, this works. Oops. Oh, I forgot this side's shorter. It's gotta come out a little farther. Or did I not copy the freaking... No, I didn't copy enough of this. Okay. Whoops. Nope. Ah. Why are you not set out that way? One. Okay. Okay. Hey, Lone Wolf, how you doing? Sorry, I was getting lost in the build. Eats custom handles. That's a good one. I like that. Take a cheeseburger and fries, thanks. There's a mall now, yes. And Shaffy, yo, $4.99 super chat taffy coupon. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. You just wanted that #1 ranking in the chat. Thank you very much, Shaffy. I appreciate it. All right, let's see if we can get this. Can't tell. Paste. Pasted. And it pasted everything. Alrighty. Obviously, I'm not keeping these on either side. That would be weird. But now we have a template to add other things. We'll work on a barbershop, shoe store, maybe? Should put a car on display over here or something. Kinda, do I have any cool... I don't think I can put it on an angle. Oop, nope, don't want that. Nope, don't want that. Nope. Thank you, game. Thank you, game. Really happy about how this turned out. Yeah, this is the way I wanted it. Just like that. Yep. A coupon? Alright, we'll have to figure out what those stars will be. But looking good. I should probably save this so I don't lose all of these hours of work. Save. We're at 190,000 Almost 191,000 bricks. You guys are making me hungry. Now I want a burger. Wonder if I could make like a faux storefront on these upper ones, like ones that we don't, you can't actually go inside, but like we could put stuff behind glass so it looks like it. Lone Wolf, $10 New Zealand coffee coupon. Thank you. I appreciate it, man. One of us. Thank you so much. I like how I made like really fun little like snack shops and whatever for everyone. And then there's Lone Wolf's Tower, which is this ominous, like it holds everyone's mortgages building over here. Oh, I was making a trash can. I don't know how much it actually looks like a trash can or not. These look like trash cans to you? I guess I could, yeah, I made it so if we go through like the alleyway, it'll knock over some trash cans. Oh shoot, how do you pick this back up now? Gosh darn it. No! Let me place it the way I want it to place. Gosh darn it. There we go. Placing with physics. Pink poo. Need a giant yacht. I did see a yacht build that I was considering bringing in. Maybe make a food court? I could make one of them a pizza. The problem is, this is too big of a sign. No, don't. Of course they got rid of the pizza slice. Oh, the sign's just too big for the space. Oh, maybe not. Looks like it's hanging off. Do this. Eight Ball, does Shappy make good taffy? Eight Ball says, don't bet on it, Star. How dare you? Bang, Eight Ball. I feel like we could copy the pizza and put it on the back wall. Come here, pizza slice. Actually, it might be easier to get this one. They rated you 1 star. Can you believe it? No! Iron Van, how you doing? Greetings. Hey, oh, Shaffy, 8 Ball is garbage. Now. I think we need it, No, I'm not gonna. I don't want to cause a ruckus in chat. I was gonna call a backup mod. I think one of our mods is getting a little too, we might need some backup. Alright, let's see how this goes. Copy. 74 bricks. Doing well. Having fun building. Making a mall. Been pretty much this whole stream. This is taking a long time to build this city. Let's see. Get rid of this. Hope you're doing well. Getting hungry. Yeah, I know. I don't know what I'm doing to myself over here. I want food now. Okay. This sign is too low. Dang it. The sign really doing that? Can't see nothing. Man, these are freaking massive, aren't they? Alright. Maybe I just need to get rid of that sign. Okay. Hey! Here we go. Nice. Yeah, it's been a fun night. It's been a fun chat too. We've had some like nostalgic video game talk. Everything. It's been a good time. I like how this turned out. I think it turned out pretty good. Nice. Alright, we need one more in there. I guess I could try to make Shake Shack. Or we just have two Shappy Tappies. Oh man. Need drink of water. What do you think I should put on that? Replace this one with? Think should be Jake Shake Shack or something else? It might be cool to have a little walk-in store there. Do the barber shop there. think I might do that. It'll be something different, so they're not all walk up stuff. We do have a second floor. Look at that 88% pizza going strong. Trying to open a freaking sweet and salty mix. Peanuts, M&M's, sesame seeds, and raisins. Package is like freaking locked down, man. There we go. Nah, they aren't plant-based. It's tough. I feel like I struggle finding mixes. I could just make them myself, but I struggle finding mixes because I'm not... Like, I like peanuts, but I'm not huge on, like... I don't like cashews, for one. I just can't do those. I don't know why. Y'all like cashews? Can't do those. And I feel like a lot of mixes have those. Almonds are okay, but not my favorite. But I feel like I constantly can't get anything other. Like, if I find a good peanut one, I gotta go for it. Like regular M&Ms and caramel M&Ms. Yeah, if you're enjoying this stream, consider giving that like button a tickle. Really appreciate it. Oh. Go. Right, can we make this shiny? Oh. Can't see ourselves, but it's weird that it gets the wall there. What are we calling this haircut place? Extra points for channel lore friendly. Kyle's Cuts. I kind of like that. I was trying to think if there's something I can make Kyle. I was whenever I use Kyle's name, another thing I like the B-17 game. It was always like Kyle seat taken. So I was wondering if I had like a chair store, but that's kind of lame. I kind of Kyle's Cuts kind of works. Circuit Cuts. No more tickle parties. That's it, just for them. Taking this sign down. How dare you? How dare you? What color are we going? I mean, oh. Pickles Hair Salon? Lone Wolf. Don't want to know what goes on in the hair salon. I guess we'll go with Kyle's Cuts. Getting a perm. Honestly, Kyle's clips works with the C because it's Kyle C. His username, isn't it? Messed that up. Just realized I'm making another store before Jake's Shake Shop. Homemade soap in there. And now for the S. I hate the S's. Honestly, I don't know how that actually ended up being pretty center too. I think it's a little off, but I believe I only made that one thick. The E. Go. Wait, are these all off the wall? I'm gonna be so mad. Huh. Clips went a little bit higher than the tile. Gosh darn it. Yeah, the whole word is one row higher. How did I manage that? Cow clips. Looks a little bit more purposeful. Nice. All right. We got 4 stores down here. Pretty good. Save. Flavored taffy? Wow. That matched up perfectly. Didn't realize they were laid out like that. That's cool. Why don't I do 6? Harry's ice cream. Oh, Harry cream. Yep, we should have made that. Well, we could put it on the second floor. Yeah, we're getting an ice cream shop. Oh, you betcha, Shaffy. You betcha. That looks cool. Pretty cool. Ow. Ow. How is that not even? Even on this side, it's the same piece. Oh, maybe I copied the other side. Okay. Forgot they're like one block off. They're not entirely symmetrical. There you go. Dino chicken nugget pillows. Oh my goodness. I bet. How? So weird. Oh. Go all the way. That's annoying. There we go. What? Let's see how that looks. Paw Patrol. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, look at this. Oh, I'm very happy with how that turned out. Is there a photo mode in this? There's gotta be, right? I hit Control S12. Said it was going to take a screenshot with turning off the HUD, but it doesn't do that. I'm pretty happy with this. I think eventually I'm going to come back and put more up here, but right now I'm not. We'll just have these 4 stores in here for now. That turned out like almost exactly how I wanted it to turn out. That looks good. It reminds me of my childhood mall. Nice. Now I just need to make a mall sign and a parking lot. Not much to look at on the outside, admittedly. But when you walk in, it looks pretty good. Oh, Bluey's great. I love Bluey. Sometimes it almost feels more made for the parents than the kids. In a relatable way, not an appropriate way. Air conditioning over at the mall. Oh, yeah. Let's save this before it crashes or something. 190,000 bricks. Oh, yeah. So good. I was considering making this an entrance exit ramp. One last exit before you cross the water. But I don't know if it makes much sense with that exit right there. I didn't really make a back door out of this, but there's 2 doors. Toll booth. It could be pretty funny. Cool. Coming along. Coming along. We have a whole nother building that has an interior all the way down here. I feel like most of these buildings weren't that interactable, so I'm pretty happy about this. I think I'm also going to have a motel with, like, a second-story balcony that goes all the way around. Maybe you can enter all the rooms or something. Maybe over here. I don't have a full idea for everything out here. Like the space and all that. Thank you. Yeah, I'm starting to get a little tired, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like I've slowed down a little bit. Not just this stream, just talking in general on working on this. So I'm really hoping to button this up, because I think I need a break from building, and I just want to enjoy the city. Have some fun playing around in it. Could probably duplicate another skyscraper over here or something. I do like the idea of putting a fire station. Maybe right here. That'd probably be cool. Man, I'm happy with this. Yeah, oh, so cool. All right. Motel. You want me to drive around? We can drive around for a little bit. And I'll probably call it for the night. Gotta take little one to the doctor in the morning. Just check up stuff. No, not feeling bad or anything. Oh man, did not make that turn. Oh, does not want to stop. It's saying it has no brakes. Oh, I forgot I put that speed bump in there. That's cool. Probably do that somewhere else too. This thing does not want to stop. That was me on the brakes that entire time there. Doesn't want to woe down. I don't know if I showed this off at the start of the stream, but I don't know if a lot of people were here. It's pretty much me and Sin-Good. This is another thing that I did off stream. We got like a courtroom meeting hall at the jail that can be walked into. Obviously, these three things over here. Got pizza with an interior now. Brickbuster. You can rent any of your movie and video game needs. It's a big store. This is my least favorite building just because I feel like I nailed the scale on everything else except for this freaking monstrosity. It's too big. I hate it. But I also don't want to delete it. Where'd my car go? Dude, where's my car? Dude, where's my car? Where did the car go? Oh, it's over here. I forgot. I thought I got out in front of the Brickbuster. I'm still pretty happy with how these barriers turned out. I started messing around with lights potentially. These actually work. So if it turns nighttime, you can change night to day and all that stuff in this game and put weather on too. Actually, I don't know if you guys have seen. Let me just save this real quick. Oh. Guy here in B was talking to himself. But this is kind of cool. It can get a little foggy. The suspension on this thing's so cool. I got the neighborhood. I actually forgot to put a driveway on that house. I just realized. Gotta put a driveway. It's all gated in. Wow, it actually changes to interior sound, that you can't hear the rain in here. Man, this game is crazy. This game is crazy. That's so cool. But yeah, all these houses have like a kitchen. It's the same layout, just different color houses. I didn't really put anything in them. I just kind of made them. They're huge. They turned out way bigger than I kind of wanted, but they work. We got crops over here. Yeah. Pretty happy with how it's going. Alright. That's going to be it for me. Let's get the main menu so we turn this rain off. There we go. That's going to be it for me. Thank you, everybody. Huge shout out to Singood for 5 gifted memberships earlier. Also showed me that Matt Malone watched the channel at some point. Jaffy Taffy for the $4.99 super chat. Appreciate it. And Lone Wolf for the $10 New Zealand. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. Very generous on the stream tonight. Thank you so much for the support. And I'll see you again soon. We're getting through it. We're getting this city built. Getting there. All that's missing is Edward's house. Yeah. The Edward Scissorhand lot. Oh, I forgot to put my memberizer screen up. Thanks, everybody. Appreciate it.